visit from Access Carolina's Ava Bratz. She is at the Boiling Springs Fire Department learning about all of it, and we're in a fantastic hat, Ava.
Thank you. I said to the crew, I said, should I keep it on? They go,
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's staying on. Silence is consent from that. We're here with Captain Chris. We're so excited to take a little bit of a tour of this station. Station 14, we're here in Greer. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you guys do here?
Well, this is the station where we have our tiller truck, and we run a ladder rescue company out of this station. We also have our water rescue that runs out of this station as well. With that, we serve, like you said, about 37,000 people in our area, and we run about 4,000 calls a year in this area.
And getting ready in 1 minute, you told me that a little bit earlier, that's 70 pounds of gear. That's got to take some training just to get outfitted.
Yes, it does. We train. That's part of some of the initial classes you have to take, is you have to get on that gear in just 1 minute.
And we're going to move on to Casey here, who is the tiller truck professional, and they call it the Bendy truck. Now, this is relatively new to your station. Can you tell me why you guys wanted this kind of a truck in the first place?
So we went with the tiller, and it's we went with the tiller over a traditional platform truck, and that's due to the fact of we're able to navigate in tighter areas. So, like, for example, a cul-de-sac, our platform would take a 3-point turn.
Absolutely, and if you're looking at it right here, it's actually bent a little bit. I think they called it crab. So there's actually a wheel in the back, and there's a wheel in the front. How do you guys make that maneuver?
So it takes two drivers. The driver in the front controls the very front wheels. The driver in the back can only steer the furthest rear wheels.
Okay, and as we're walking through here, this was all a custom layout from one of the crew members here. Tell me a little bit more about how he kind of crafted that.
He crafted it according to what our needs are, and it's mainly designed with what we have within our district building-wise and what kind of situations we're more likely to come across.
I see. So what sort of calls would this truck get called on as opposed to a regular truck?
So compared to the ladder, we will be able to go to heavy rescue, technical rescues, and high rope rescues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right here is our extrication compartment.
Oh, okay. What does that mean to me?
Cutting people out of cars.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're able to stabilize vehicles. We can use our paratechs to help stabilize a wall as well if there's ever any risk post-fire of a building collapsing.
Are there any elements that are like fire pro, like raining or really hot or really cold, that you guys have noticed?
The statistics don't really add up to a specific season or weather pattern, and it varies per the day of the week as well.
All right. So disaster can strike at any time. That's why you guys are ready. I just was curious. So moving on, Carrie, how long have you been a firefighter here?
2 years.
Okay. And anything that made you personally want to get into this business?
Not exactly. I started working on my fire science degree 2 years ago through Michelin that they paid for. And I was like, I love what I'm doing. And I started volunteering here, and they were like, do you want a job? And I took it.
Well, easy as that. And I'm sure volunteering here was really neat because you get to have that interactive experience, obviously saving lives, but also with the crew. And there's a really cool thing you do for kids when you're on the scene and it's a pretty stressful situation, right?
Yeah. We ran fires, and let's say the house burns down, everybody's okay in the end. What we do is we keep stuffed animals on the truck to give to kids, as you're wearing one of the hats right now as well.
This isn't a real hat?
No.
Well, that's really sweet. I'm sure, I mean, obviously you're working on logistics and the tactical rescue, but having the time to really take that compassionate route for the kids, how do you balance the two?
Availability on scene. So it's all about
yeah, no, I mean, it's an amazing thing that you guys do, being able to save someone's life and then turn around and give a teddy bear to a child. That's just a really, really sweet thing, Carrie. When we come back, guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about that volunteer element that Carrie is an amazing product of, and their water rescue. Margaret, we're having a good old time here in Greer.
Yeah, we love what they do and kind of seeing how that day goes down. Ava, thank you so much. We'll check in with you soon. We'll get your bingo.